Hey guys, I'm Amy and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy! There's something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms. There's something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. And if you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've been so alone. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Wow, Effingham, thanks for joining in. Hi guys, welcome to Belle's Bargains. My name is Amy. All right, there's no reason for that song except that I had no song this morning. It's one of my favorite songs, though. And I looked over and on my wall is one of the things that I made that says home. And I was like, yeah, it's such a pretty song. Let's do it. Feels like home to me. If you guys don't know it, look it up. It's by Chantal Kreviazok. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, beautiful song. Okay, so it's Totally Easy Tuesday. And I'm back. Like, I haven't done a Totally Easy Tuesday in so long, it feels like. Because last week I did that whole week of hauls. So I have 3 crafts for you today. Very easy. Very Halloween. Because it's Halloween time. Like, I got my Halloween decorations down. I haven't put them up yet. Putting them up this weekend. I started a little bit. But anyway. Okay, so let's just dive in. By the way, if it's your first time here, consider sticking around. We open every video with a song, so there's that. Good or not, we do. And don't tell me if you don't like it. Just skip it. Or just move on. Okay, and this channel is, what is it, Effingham? You know what this channel is. It is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is a $1.25. That is correct. So, okay. Boy, you're so moisturous this morning instead of boisterous. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I got 3 for you. So, also, at the end of this video, I will be announcing the winners for last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of my calendar giveaway, because I did 7 straight days of Dollar Tree hauls and 7 straight days of calendar giveaways. I should have written that on my thumbnail because it kind of rhymed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's get into what we did today. I got to get to work. I'm going to be late. So it is Halloween, and I bought these signs and I love them. So they're 2 different signs. The one says fortune teller. The one says sees all, knows all. So I really thought they went together. I haven't put brown paper on this yet. I think I'm going to. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, if I'm going to sell it or keep it. Anyway, I want to just talk about what I did here. So it was super easy. Outlined with the black Sharpie. I took a sign that was a Halloween sign from last year. You'll see in the video, and I painted over it. And fortunes, 5 cents. Can you see that? I used some black and white beads to put on the wire that this sign hung on. So there was a wire already on that sign. Last year they sold them. There was 2 signs in it. So anyway, you'll see in the video. And then I made 2 tassels using the embroidered thread. Remember, I showed you guys how to use a thing of embroidery thread to make a tassel. Super easy. So I did that. And then they had a ribbon hanging thing on it. So I just used what they had and I tied them together and then put a couple of beads there. And of course a bead at the start of each one of these things, if that makes sense. See, back there, they were the hangers and I just used them to hang together. I love how this came out. I think it's super cute. I hope you guys like it. So I just felt like they went together so well. Fortune teller, sees all, knows all. I mean, that's, right? Anyway, so I really like this one. I might keep it. I don't know. Who knows? All right, then last week's, one of those hauls, and I don't remember which one, I bought some little frames. They were gold, and 2 were gold and 1 was silver, and I made a witch silhouette. Actually did it in the silver frame. So I completed my trio, and I made a cat, and I made a skeleton. I can't talk. So I switched it up, and I put the cat in the silver frame, and then I put them in the gold frames. But I did exactly the same thing where I think the silver looks better, by the way. Just if you were going to do this project, I do think the silver looks better. And all I did is just like sort of airbrush the black paint. The chalk paint, the black paint from the Dollar Tree. And then I just found images online and I cut out a piece of paper the right shape, then traced over it and filled them in with Sharpie. It's kind of cute, isn't it? I really like this trio. Just like stick them, like I said, stick them where your family photos are at Halloween. You don't have to do anything else to them. Each one of them is like so good all on their own. I think I might like the cat one best. I don't know. I like them all. Okay, so which one do you like best? Anyway, and then my favorite one today, and it was so simple, and it took a Dollar Tree sign to a whole nother level, and it says, welcome psychic tarot card readings, because I did ones that were similar. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Check this one out. All right, now I'm going to talk about this. This sign was it was like the letters were all sparkly. It was pretty cleaned up. So all I did was I went around it with the black on the sides, right? So we finish it off by doing that. And then, actually, you know what would really finish it off is just to paint the whole back of it too. I should have, maybe I will. Okay, and then what I did was I took my paintbrush markers that I got at the Dollar Tree and I painted the cards, okay? Because they were just white. Added so much. So I did colors, and then the outside is just barely trimmed in like a yellow. I'm not sure you can even tell that there, but it is. Then I took I think I just took sandpaper. First I tried a Mr. Eraser, because if you ever done it with a Mr. Eraser, it'll like sort of mute the colors down. Anyway, and I wasn't doing what I wanted, so I grabbed sandpaper and just really aged this sign. Now I love it. So easy just to pop that color in there, and it changed it so drastically. And then to age it, it looks like an old sign now. I mean, it definitely looks like some old sign. Okay, so that was my favorite one. Which one? Anyway, I like them both. And I love the silhouettes too. Okay, so I'm getting into doing some Halloween, because I'm going to do 31 straight days of Halloween crafts starting October 1st. And when is that? That's only like a week or so away, right? I don't know. And then I'm looking at my calendar, like as I speak to you, but I can't find it. It's on here somewhere. And so, because today is no, I got it right now. All right, so literally in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, a week from Saturday is October 1st, and that's when I'm going to start my 31 days of Halloween DIYs. It's going to be hard. Like I have to come up. I just did some good ones. I probably should have saved some, but that's okay. So Thursday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do Halloween. I think I'm going to do some household decor on Thursday, just because why not? Throw it in there. All right, so right now I'm going to draw the names for the calendars from the weekend. All right, so if you guys remember on Friday, what you had to do was to thank Sharon for always looking up the pricing for us. So, so many of you thanked her, and again, thank you, Sharon. Sharon is so sweet, Sharon Marcus. She does a fabulous job of looking up the prices and posting them on my comments, so you should always come back to see what they're. Okay, so today's winner is Cynthia Redenauer. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, Cynthia, happy Friday. Great haul. Thanks, Sharon, for looking up the prices on the items Amy hauls, and that shows us how much we're saving. Have a great day. So, Cynthia, you need to contact me via Facebook Messenger. The link is down below for my Facebook page, and you can go to Messenger, leave me a message so I can get your address and send you off. You get 2 calendars, from the Friday drawing. Now, let's draw for Saturday. Okay, so on Saturday's video, I asked you guys to tell me about your favorite Dollar Tree and if you knew anybody's name at any of the employees, like if you had a favorite employee, because I talked about Ann at the one that I go to on Power and Main. Okay, so we have a winner, and it is Reading is Free Deb. Reading is Free Deb, that's who won. I have 2 favorite stores from the 7 in the part of Houston I live in. Both DTs have managers that go beyond their responsibilities and are so nice to the customers. Having worked in retail and customer service, I appreciate so much the extra effort they put into the job. I'm terrible, really, really terrible remembering names, so I guess I'm out of the contest. Sweet t-shirt dress. No, you're not out of the contest. You just had to say where your favorite DT is, and it wasn't requirement that you know somebody's name. I was just like, if we could shout them out, it's always nice, but you did. So Reading is Free Deb. I'm sure your name is Deb. Make sure you message me. You get a set of calendars. Well, it's not actually a set. There's 6, and I have 5. Actually, I'm going to show you. No, it's 4. I don't know why I keep saying 5. Okay, so, but they're the ones that everybody wants. So there's the One Day at a Time, which is such a beautiful calendar. And then there's the Home Sweet Home, which has all the really farmhouse stuff on the back. And then there is the Farmer's Market one, so cool. And then the home one. These are all so beautiful. So Reading is Free Deb. You get this set. Everybody from Monday through Friday, I'm going to just draw out 2 calendars randomly and send you 2. And so now let's draw for the last day, which was the Sunday haul. All right, and on the last day, the Sunday haul, I had you guys tell me what you think I should do with the hot pink home sign that has the palm leaf or whatever it is in the middle for the O. All right, so you guys had some great ideas. I think one of my favorite ideas was to put it in a life-size Barbie house. Very cute. Like if you had a granddaughter or something that had a playhouse outside, it would be, I'm spitting again, it would be kind of cute in that. But other than that, I'm like, what do you do with it? Lots of people came up with Florida. One person liked my ho, ho, ho out of the 3 of them because I thought that was funny for a Florida home. All right, but, and a couple of you said exactly what I did with it. I threw it in my Easter stash. And when Easter gets here, I'll remove that because the leaf is cut into the entire cutout, but then there's a 3-dimensional part of it too. So I'll remove that. The leaf will still be there, but I'll put a bunny or an egg or something over the O and use it for Easter, and I'll pull the colors out of that a little bit. Maybe I'll paint the other ones a different color. Anyway, okay, so let's do, you guys had so many great ideas. It was so ugly though, like who came up with that? They're probably gonna be around forever. Okay, so the winner is, did you already win? I have to double check this. I have my list here. Nope, you have won. CPAT, you won. So CPAT said, for tacky sakes, I like that. I have no idea what to do with that offensive hot pink home sign. I've been trying to imagine. The only thing I can come up with is wrap it up for a Christmas exchange gift and don't put my name on it. Thank you, Amy, for a cool haul. So CPAT, you win. And actually, that is a fabulous idea as well. And when I read that, I was like, oh, so if I see another one, I might actually pick it up to use as a white elephant gift because I do think that, like, who's going to want it? Well, nobody, but nobody. All right, you guys, that's it. So there's my winners for today. Cynthia, Reading is Free Deb, and CPAT. So you guys, thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. I should be back here on Thursday, but maybe, just maybe, there'll be a Wild Wednesday. I mean, one never knows, does one? Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. What am I saying? I'll come back goodbye at the end after the crafts. You want to see those? How I made them. All right, these two signs, I really, really like them. And I think they're new this year because I don't remember seeing them before. But all I want to do is put them together and make them one big sign and really bring it up a notch. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to first start by getting my magic markers and outlining the entire sides of this sign so that finishes it off. And then I'm going to glue it together on the back with either a piece of wood or some popsicle sticks. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm going to embellish it. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to hang it, and I haven't decided yet. I'll get there. We'll figure it out. Pretty easy. I'm going to take that black Sharpie and go around every single edge. And that just finishes them off pretty nicely. I have to peel off my stickers. You know I have to peel off stickers, you guys. Okay, so then I did hot glue and wood glue. So I did a little bit of both on those just to give it some long-term stability. And sometimes that hot glue can break off. So I did both. And my wood glue was getting kind of gummy, so I used a paintbrush to put it on there. Okay, so then that just stabilized, put those two signs together, and I think the two signs look fabulous together. And then it's to go on to do some embellishments, but just for a little added extra, I threw some glue in the seam there, and then I just went over the glue with a Sharpie, which works perfectly to cover it up. Couldn't even tell. So this was the little sign that was from last year. Listen, I know everybody's always fighting to get the paper off. I always just start it, and then with a little bit of water, watch, they scrape off nicely. I just have my little spritzer bottle there, and just like bam, get it wet and it comes off. So just remember that. That's a great way to get these paper things off of, or the papers off of their Dollar Tree signs. Okay, so I do that, get that all off, and then I think I just sanded it just a little bit just to clean it up, and dried it off, sanded, and then I just painted it with the black chalk paint, and that got exactly what I wanted. So I picked this sign because of the shape of it, right? Obviously, because it had that shape that sort of mirrored the cutout of the two signs. So just paint it all up. Pretty simple. You guys can watch me paint. It's kind of soothing when you watch it in fast forward, isn't it? It's like brrr. And then I get out my beads, which are in my new Hot Wheels little container things that I got at the Dollar Tree. Went with the black and white for obvious reasons. So those are the two handles that came off the top, and I just intertwined them. Then I took my black embroidery thread to make my two black tassels to go on either side. This is the greatest way, you guys. It's already all wound up, and you just wrap around the ends, tie it off on the top, and you get your little tassels, and then slice in the middle so that you have your two little edges, and voila, you have a tassel. So I did my two tassels, and then what am I going to do next? Who knows? I love watching these over again because I can't remember the order that I did them in. But I'm adding 3 little beads on where I'm tying the 2 ribbons together that were the hangers. I just thought it added like a nice little touch to tie it all in. And then I put these back on, and I run the ribbon through the tassel, so the tassel's attached on either side. I do go back in and add a bead on these also where the ribbon matched or went into the sign. And then let's see, after that I'm gonna draw on this. Okay, watch me flub this up because I do multiple things. It looked good right then, I should have stopped. And I didn't. Instead, I kept trying and trying and trying, and I'm using the paint markers from Dollar Tree. But if you right away, if you get to them, you can clean them off and redo. Anyway, I kept trying with this. It wasn't going the way I wanted to. In the end, I ended up taking all of that off. I marked over it and flipped it over and used the other side because I just couldn't get the design that I wanted. And that's okay, because that's kind of what we do when we do crafts. This came out way better. I just sort of outlined it and then did a couple little designs, and then I go over it later with, here in a minute, with a heavier, this is the metallic white one, so it's a stronger white. Anyway, I think this looks really good. Do you guys think so? I hope so. And then I'm just gonna have to attach that little sign there. So I put my wire handle back on. It had 3 beads on either side to tie that all in with that black and white. And so I twisted it and just attached it on the back underneath the popsicle stick that was already there. So I just kind of lifted it up a little bit, get that in there. I was trying to sticker there, I didn't like it, so forget the sticker. And then I just put that up underneath there and then put some more hot glue down to hold it, and then that was it. This sign was done. I think this came out, did you notice that the signs, yeah, I had to flip it over. I had the sign going the wrong way. All right, and then that's it. This is all done. I think the sign came out really cute. I hope you guys like it as well. And let's move on to some silhouettes. By the way, I forgot to get pictures of everything, and I was doing this while traveling, so there you go. This is what you get. You get pictures that I screenshot. But that's okay, you can still see what they look like. Even I make mistakes when doing my videos. So I did this one the other day. So now I'm going to complete the set. I actually think I'm going to switch where these are. But anyway, I'm going to do a couple more silhouettes to complete my little trio. I really feel like I don't have to voice over on this one because it's pretty obvious. So I'm just going to really quickly, chalk paint, right? Black chalk paint. But you know what, you guys, I do go into the crevices. So just remember to push that brush in there because you don't want too much gold showing. You just want enough of it. So it almost becomes like your highlight. And when I paint the sides, I always paint heavier in the crevices because that's how it would be if it was really an old frame. So I got heavy paint in the crevices and then airbrush over the rest of it. Okay, so that's all pretty simple. Now here's the thing, any of these, you can do them with any silhouette that you want. I was trying to think of like what with the witch. I tried to find a wizard. I couldn't find a wizard that I liked. I knew I was going to do a black cat, but see, like I could have done a crow. I could have done a witch's broom. I mean, there's endless things that you could do for these. I think it was super cute idea. I hope you guys like this idea too. So obviously I had to do the black cat for my little Friday. And the only thing is my iPad is a touch screen, so I have to be really careful when I'm tracing. Like, don't touch the screen, Amy, because it's going to move. As you can see, it did a couple times. Alright, so this is pretty simple. I'm going to do the same thing with my skeleton. You guys can watch me color all this in, put them together, and that was my sweet little trio. I love this one. I hope you guys do too. This is, obviously, I'm kind of liking these vintagey looking signs. So this one says, welcome psychic tarot card readings. I'm going to take a black pen and I'm going to outline the whole thing to finish it off. And then I'm going to take my brush tip markers from Dollar Tree, of course, and I'm going to color the cards just to give it a pop of the color. Because, you know, tarot cards are so colorful. Super easy. All right, also super simple. So what do? Gotta outline the whole thing. You guys, it makes such a difference. Like, seriously makes such a difference on the sign. All right, so I go around and do that all the way around both of the signs because these are like two little signs attached. Then, after I finish that, I take my markers. These are they're the brush tip
markers, so they have like the tip of them is like a brush. I love these, actually. If I see them again, I'll be buying them because I want to always have them. So they just color really nicely. And you notice the colors that I chose here, because if you think of tarot cards, they're always sort of watercolory looking. Anyway, all right. So then I took that magic eraser. It didn't really work. So then I just used a piece of sandpaper and just scratched it all up. But what really takes it over the top and finishes it off is when I use the brown shoe polish and I just dab some onto a baby wipe and wipe it all over that sign. Look at how it ages it. It's so cool. That was it. And this one's done. Which one was your favorite? Sorry about the photos, guys. Anyway, tell me which one's your favorite. I hope you really like these. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I hope you guys really liked those. Make sure that you comment down below which one was your favorite. Mine is definitely the Psychic Tarot Card Reader sign. I just think this came out super cool. And but tell me which one is your favorite. And I will see you back here maybe tomorrow for Wild Wednesday. But if not, for sure on Thursday for a themed Thursday. I think the theme is no theme on Thursday though, because I'm going to do a few projects that have been sitting there on my table that are just random, not seasonal, because I want to get them done and get them off of my I should do these place. I like those. And I realized I put no lipstick on yet this morning, so I got to go put lipstick on and get to work. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you back here whenever. Tell me which one was your favorite. Effingham, say goodbye, besties. Goodbye, besties. Very good. See ya. Thanks for watching.